Torah and make Xeris. As we know, I always mentioned, there's a mitzvah of a lot of a drop of, yeah? So shouldn't every person maybe make a Xeris on certain things for himself? And I'll give you a nice mashal. You have a fellow that's a good bocha, he's a masmid. He learned the first Seder, doesn't spend too much time in the coffee room, you know, since he learns. And the first Seder, second Seder, third Seder, but he's a masmid. He knows the Gemara at the end of Nida that says, Mayasa Oda V'yetkam. What does it take to become a Talmud Chacham? Yahweh Yeshiva, sit and learn. Asmodim. Mama Yeshiva, Mama Chacham, Fikiyavis. Look, so he learns late. He's a masmid, so he learns a long time after the third Seder. And it's possible that because he learns very late, he'll get up a little bit late and therefore miss the davening in the yeshiva. No problem, the yeshiva down the block, no problem. You know. But there's also no question about it that davening in yeshiva is probably much better than davening in a shtiel, yeah? I was a young bucket too, a while back, and I also used to try to learn a little late, and sometimes missing davening in yeshiva. And the mashgiach of Xatzkel thinks I was bucket. I don't know how he knew that out of 400 bucket, this guy didn't come to davening. But calls me over, he said, why weren't you by davening? I said, I was learning late. It's what Tatoi with the Avay Shalom allowed. It's what Tatoi with the Avay Shalom. Yeah. And after all, the Gemara in Nida says, Vayasa Oda V'yetkam, Yahweh Yeshiva, yeah, you got to learn about his mother. But the Gemara says that's not enough. Yivakesh Rachmim Mishachok V'Shalom, Shenema Ki Hashem Yitin Chochma Mivit Dat Tefillah. You need tefillah too. I'll tell you a nice I had with Rav Shach, before he lived Rocha. Me and my Chavrusa were learning, we had a problem with a Balamora. So we went over to Rav Shach, who used to stand there and say at the back. And we had the problem with the Balamora, and he said, he said, well, I'll give you a date, sir, of what might help you to go shopping the Balamora. I'll give you a marshal. Reuben goes over to Shimon and says, can you lend me 10,000 shekel? Maybe he'll give it to him, but he won't give it to him. But if he goes and says, oh, Shimon, what Rachmanis, I'm in a bit, sorry about it, what's happened to this 10,000 shekel? I'm a bet Azoi, there's a better chance that Shimon will give him the loan, yeah? Like you said, it depends on when you bet. Depends how you ask. Nuri says, we say in our Rabbah, Ovinu, over Rachman, of Racham Oleinu. The British will have Rachmanis. And what? The same, the Libeinu, the Holy, the Laskil, we should know Trat in the Balamoya. He said, I'm a bet Azay, so there's a better chance that you'll get what you're asking. Yeah? You'll know Trat in the Balamoya. But again, the Yisod is Tefillah. And Rav Shach ended, he said, no, he said, I didn't tell you Pshat in the Balamoya, but at least I told you Pshat in Amarabah.